Hello everyone who's ready to be traumatized. Welcome to my reaction to the premiere of season 7 of Black Mirror. I have just, a couple little things to say before we get into the reaction, and I'll have another, probably I'll leave the longer update towards the end of this video to, not make my intro super long. The first thing that I just wanted to let you all know is that these reactions will be out every single Thursday. I would love to do it more often than that. However, this is a very, very busy time for me and my channel, and a lot of the shows I react to all decided to premiere all around the same time, so I just truly can't get these out quicker than that. So I would recommend either subscribing or checking back every Thursday if you do want to watch these reactions. Okay, now what do I know about this season? I actually do know a couple of things. Normally I go into Black Mirror seasons not knowing anything. I know that there is I believe, sequel episode to USS Callister, and I believe I know that that's the final episode of the season, unless something has changed, but I believe I don't even know when I learned that, but I learned that. And the other thing that I do know is that at some point I did see that there is a certain someone on the cast of this season. I'm sure I will recognize many people on the cast of this season, but there's a certain someone who has made me laugh, cry, feel a range of emotions on this channel specifically. He's an icon. I'm not going to say who it is to, in case some of you care about casting spoilers or anything like that. But there is a certain someone, and I think a lot of you know who I'm talking about. Got a big presence on this channel, okay? That I am very, very excited to see whatever episode he is starring in. So whenever he shows up, I'll let you know that that is the specific someone I'm talking about. And yeah, I think that's about it. Check the end of the video if you care about more in-depth updates about the Black Mirror reactions. But yeah, without further ado, let's go. Oh my word! Oh my word! I love both of them.
Happy
The actors.
Does anyone know how autonomous drone insects help with flowers? Anyone? So the ADIs buzz from flower to flower and spread pollen, which is the same way organic bees used to do. And the technology around this is amazing. Happy weekend, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. See ya.
Is that a callback to a specific episode?
We can't afford new ones. These were my sisters. Tisha says they're old.
They're not old, they're vintage, which means they tell their own story. And that is cool. I would love to come, I can't.
Why not?
That's why not. Our anniversary is taking me away for the weekend.
Good guys!
They're back!
They were at the back of your sock drawer, would you believe that?
I really tried my best to never see them again, but here we are.
I got the suede shorts in the back, but I didn't think I should wear them around the school.
Are you taking her somewhere nice?
God, no. Same old shit old.
Where we got married.
All right, have a good time, you guys.
Thank you.
Oh, you got flowers. Wow, this seems so pleasant so far. How long do we think that will last? 10 minutes?
Same sign as ever.
Ready?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's dense.
I like when my food fights back.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, look. The old piece of gum is still here. Hello, our little friend. Who stuck you up there? We all know how you feel.
Oh. Oh wow.
Are you sure you want to try again?
This isn't an official try, but I'm okay with a happy accident.
Oh. Oh, you okay?
Another headache.
Another fucking headache. Oh, you poor thing.
Thank you. Ooh. That's, wow.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I got my period.
Hey, we'll get him next time, okay?
We bought this too soon.
No, don't do that.
Yeah. I mean, you know I can't resist a bargain. Maybe it was bad luck.
Come on.
Oh.
Maybe it still is.
We're gonna need it soon.
After last time, we don't even know if I can.
You can. And you will. And my dick will die trying.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm late. I love
All
you.
right.
love you.
You're taking the piss. Get out there.
I just threw some coin at this loser on Dumb Dummies.
What?
On Dumb Dummies. You don't know about Dumb Dummies?
No, come on.
Desperate people go on here, and then the audience pays them to do some dark shit. This guy right here, when we reach $20,
No.
this guy right here is gonna have to drink his own piss. Look at him.
No.
Oh, look, target reach.
I'm sick.
He's drinking piss.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I hate
Supporting the
that.
gig economy.
I hate that.
And then once they hit the solar panels, they travel far, travel long.
Oh no. See, I was worried about the headache. Maybe in another show I wouldn't have been as worried, but this is Black Mirror, so.
What? Hospital's trying to call you. What? Something about Amanda. You see what it was? I don't know, but it sounded serious.
Oh no.
There is no simple solution due to where it's located and how long it's been growing. It's essentially fused to her parietal lobe. Mr. Waters,
Oh.
as I was saying, there's no...
Is she gonna be okay?
I'm sorry. Her prognosis isn't good.
Sorry, what are you saying to me right now?
She may never regain consciousness.
No, I mean, come on, look at her. She's breathing in there. There must be something you can do.
Even just a few months ago, I've said no, but now there may be an option. It's a new startup. They have an experimental procedure. It's very new, so not without risk.
Okay.
Their rep was in here just last week. I can't make a personal recommendation, but you want me to call her?
Yeah, I want you to call her.
Oh my word.
You must be Mike. I'm Gaynor from Rivermind. Come with me.
Oh.
Rivermind is a revolution in neurological science.
Is
How
it?
it works. So we take an imprint of the affected part of her neural structure and we clone it onto our mainframe. So basically we make a backup of part of her brain onto our computer. And then we remove the tumor and the surrounding tissue. and-
Isn't that dangerous?
Well, normally, yeah. But we made a backup, remember? And then we replace what we removed with synthetic receiver tissue. I am living proof.
What are you talking about?
18 months ago, this was me. I got a knock to the head that technically killed me. So I was lucky to be one of the first Riverminders. Otherwise, I would not be here.
Are you? I don't know how else to say this.
No,
Are
go
you,
ahead. Bring it on. Tell me. Normal?
Yes.
Yes, physically, mentally, I am fine. And my kids say that I am still the same pain in the ass that I was.
Huh. Also, how
Been
much?
close a couple of times.
So a couple things you need to know.
Uh-huh.
She's gonna sleep more every night. 1 or 2 more hours. It's one of the ways that we help the demand on our servers. And then she has to physically stay within the coverage range. It's kind of like cell service. We're new, but let me just show you. Most of the state covered, and in the next year or so, we're gonna roll out nationwide and
Yeah, okay.
worldwide.
How much is this gonna cost?
It's less than you think.
Is it less than we have? Because it's pretty tight.
Honestly, it's less than you think because we're really trying to drive uptake, so our pricing is really reasonable.
Uh-huh.
And
Right now. Sorry.
the surgery is free.
Okay.
And then for the streaming, we run a subscription model, so it's 300. It's 300 a month.
Oh, that's how they get you. Okay. I don't mean to be skeptical and pessimistic and, all of those adjectives if you want to throw them my way.
Sir
But,
Waters?
it is a Black Mirror
She did great.
episode.
You can see her now.
But also, if you're in that situation, what are you going to do, right?
They said I was gone for a couple days.
Yeah, you were.
I came back.
So you did.
Thanks to you. $300 a month? Like, it's a lot of money every month.
Yeah, I know. But I'm taking extra shifts and there's stuff that we can cut back on. Like, maybe we don't need that trip to Galway.
To see your dad? No.
Well, it says in there that Rivermind won't roll out in Ireland for a couple of years. That's a bit of a cunt now anyway, so that's a cutback I can live with. You just had surgery on your brain. I'm being cautious.
Yeah, but there's cautious, and then there's like this.
You're so pretty when you're alive.
They are incredibly sweet. It's like I want to stop the episode here. And they lived happily ever after. Right?
Go easy on those. Can't afford more until payday.
Guy's pulling out his own tooth. Oh, yeah. Let me swallow it.
Oh no. Is he gonna resort to that? I don't mean to jump to conclusions, but
Sorry I'm late. Shane knocked over the scaffold.
It's June 5th this Saturday.
Okay, and?
And? June 5th. Our anniversary?
Oh, shit.
God.
I didn't plan anything.
I did, though.
We're going to the Juniper.
Okay.
A fun little splurge.
is that in range?
We could just not go to the Juniper and save some money,
I mean, we promised ourselves we'd always go on our anniversary day.
I just am saying we could celebrate at home.
No,
I need a
feel
break,
that.
Amanda.
And I'm just a teacher.
Oh, just a
Like,
teacher. I
I'm
see
doing
where we're going
manual
now.
labor. But that doesn't necessarily
You work hard,
mean that I'm
Amanda.
not
I'm not
actually
fucking disputing
making
that
some
you
kind of
work
money.
hard. We both work hard. Nobody is disputing that. I'm just saying that now that we're free, don't
Yeah.
we want to have fun in our free
It's not in
time,
range.
Babe? Okay, babe. We're gonna get you to the hospital, okay?
Whoa, no.
What happened? What happened? Why are you driving so fast? Just slow down. What's wrong?
Oh my God.
Oh, God. Wow, that must have been so frightening, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh. The good news is, there's no malfunction, Amanda.
She blacked out.
Yeah, it was.
I thought she was dead.
It's because you passed outside the coverage area.
You said that you checked the map.
I did check them. I looked it up and it said it was within range.
We are upgrading some of our towers. And the ones in Palmer County are on the new bandwidth, which is part of an exciting change to Rivermind service.
What do you
No.
mean change?
From Monday,
No.
we are introducing Rivermind Plus.
Get out of
A
here.
new subscription tier that has extended coverage, okay? So it makes great use of those upgraded towers. I'm gonna show you. Stay
How
in
much?
line. Here we go.
How much,
Oh, look
sweetheart?
at this. This is it.
So you're saying that we have to upgrade to Plus if we want to leave The county?
Right.
That's not what you said when we signed up. You said it was just going to roll out everywhere.
Yes, it is. With Rivermind Plus, that's what this is. This is the rollout.
How much is the plus?
It is $500 a month on top of the existing package, so $800 in total.
$800 a month?
Yeah.
We can't afford that. That's
Oh
not.
my
We can't.
You don't have to worry
goodness.
about that.
So disgusting.
You okay, darling? It's nearly 8 o'clock. Won't you relate?
Ooh.
You want a coffee?
Yes, please, God. Yes, thank you. Have you tried espresso grande? The beans are roasted slow and long for a richer, smoother taste.
Can't say that I have.
Can't say that you have what?
Tried espresso grande.
Is that what this is?
What? That's just our usual shit.
So why did you bring up espresso grande?
I didn't.
Wait, what?
Fucking
Oh
Shane.
no.
Fucking Shane's like.
And then they push it into the wax chamber until it becomes... Anyone? Bobby.
It becomes honey.
That's right. Kids love honey. That's why parents love Honey Nugs. Whole grain chunks covered in golden Tupelo honey. The sweetest way to start your day. Honey Nugs from Ditta. And can anyone tell me something with honey?
She
in it?
has ads. She has. Why am I surprised? Why am I surprised?
Honey nuts.
What are those?
The sweetest way to start your day.
Okay, if you say so. Anyone else? Bye-bye.
And she doesn't even remember.
You okay?
Well, Mom said we have to move out to get away from Dad.
Oh, well, you know, your mom must have a very good reason to even think about saying something like that.
Yeah, Dad gets mad all the time. I don't want to go.
Oh, I hear you, Oscar. Sometimes we have to do things that we don't want to do, but they turn out for the best. Families that stay together bask in the glow of Christ's heart. For more information on faith-based family counseling, visit christsheart.com.
Oh no. Oh, she is going to say something awkward.
Ride smooth with thirst trap lube. Available in 6 flavors.
What did you just say?
I didn't say anything.
No, I mean when you were just talking about lube.
I don't need lube.
Why did you just say ride smooth with thirst trap lube? I didn't say that. Yeah, you did just now. No, sorry. Fuck if a buzzkill that.
Hoping for a hard time? Try Manville Erectile Dysfunction Gel. Side effects may include high blood pressure and suicidal ideation. What?
Oh, yeah, that's a commercial message.
Jesus Christ.
As in an advertisement?
It's something that we are trialing
I
as a
cannot
part of the
take
evolution
this.
of our service.
You're running ads through me? You're like giving me like commercial fucking Tourette's?
Okay, they are designed to be contextually relevant to the situation that you're in. So they will stand out less in a conversation. They will be less intrusive.
That makes
They
it
are
worse.
less-
Can we opt out of this shit?
Of course you can. Yeah, all you need to
Is
do.
upgrade to Rivermind Plus.
That is right, Amanda. Upgrade.
We can't afford that. You people are sick.
Oh my goodness, the way that she delivers her lines.
Hot new fall
With such,
Nikes.
like,
just $200 now.
Nice politeness, but what she's saying, it's insane.
She says that you recommended Christian family counseling to her son, and well, listen, she's pissed. I said it doesn't sound like something that you'd say.
Didn't think that was happening during school hours. Shit.
You didn't think what would happen?
Feeling over the hill? Don't panic. There's hope for you. Find your mature match at Silver Swans. Exclusive dating for the over 50.
I'm 49.
What?
And what the fuck are you talking about?
So she said, if I can't stop doing it, that you're gonna have to let me go.
What? I mean, she can't fire you.
What choice do they have? I can't be around kids.
Oh my word.
You know, if you lose your job, we're going to struggle to even cover our common subscription.
I know.
We'll work it out. We'll do something.
He's
I'll do
gonna
something.
go on that site. Fuck. I mean, I knew it was gonna go badly, obviously. But this is...
Say goodbye to stomach gas with Deep Loads Gummies, our unique blend of simethicone and THC.
You got my payment. So can you flick a switch or whatever?
We are processing your Rivermind Plus upgrade now.
Well, how long does it take to kick in? Okay, great.
Ketchup, mustard, and
While I have you, would you like to hear about exciting plans?
Fuck no. Hey, babe.
It's only gonna keep going up.
what?
Yeah, I had a bit more left over from my overtime and stuff, so I just made an upgrade. Yeah, okay.
No more ads?
No more ads. And hey, now with the location restrictions off, next anniversary,
I wish you could afford it.
I'll make sure we can afford it.
Okay.
Oh no.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, guys, just got 20 more bucks to reach our target. No, I'm not gonna put it on my dick. Not doing that either.
Fuck.
How about this, guys? How about for $90, I'll put the fucking mousetrap on my tongue.
I really hate this. I really hate this.
How long have I been asleep?
Like 12 hours.
What?
Wow.
Jesus. What's wrong with you?
Bit my tongue.
Why am I sleeping longer?
As a part of our last firmware update, we did extend the sleep time a
I
little.
do not want to hear from you
Well,
anymore.
There's a little extra rest, right?
I'm not dreaming. I wake up tired. It doesn't feel like actual sleep.
Oh, well, that's because it's sleep mode. While you're in sleep mode, our servers are harnessing your spare processing capabilities to help with the overall workload.
So you're using my brain to power the server? Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Well, it is, except for when you're in sleep mode. You can kind of think of it like giving back to the grid.
Why do I have to give back to the grid? Pay for fucking Plus. It's supposed to be better than Common.
It's better than Common. Seriously, if you were still on Common, my God, you would be looking at sleeping at like up to 16 hours a night. And with ads, I mean, I'd be happy to drop you back down a tier.
No.
You could move up to our exciting new tier.
Shut up.
Actually,
Or premium users.
well, Plus is actually now standard. But it is better than Common. And this new tier, it is ultra premium. We call it Rivermind Lux. Take a look here, right?
Ever since my fatal liposuction procedure, Rivermind has been a lifesaver. It heightens your senses, meaning sights, sounds, flavors, even the feeling of this breeze. In fact, all physical sensations are simply more sensational than ever. And you're in charge. Dial it up or dial it down. Take control of your mood. And with the exclusive Rivermind Lux ability
Oh my
browser,
goodness.
you can use skills and attributes sourced from other Rivermind users. So if you thought you couldn't do parkour, think again. Woo! Rivermind Lux.
So, if I could have you back over here.
I hate everything.
That was pretty cool, right? It's just an additional $1,000 a month. We actually have temporary boosters for like a few hours or a few days.
How much are those booster packs?
Oh my goodness. I mean, you're in it, and now okay. We'll talk at the end of the episode, but this is horrifying. I hate these things. I really do.
weekend. I want you to enjoy it. In fact, I order you to.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. You just scratch it, and then you look at the code, and that activates it. And then you just dial up your pleasure.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Oh, wow.
Feel it?
Your hand feels so nice.
Yeah, yours feel nice.
Like extra nice.
Is she like not really gonna be herself? I mean, it's okay.
Cheers. 3, 2, 1. You're in. Oh my god.
She thinks it's good. Yeah.
Oh, that's pungent. That is just.
It's fucking amazing.
Oh, you don't need to do all that for me, baby.
Feels so good.
Maybe we can dial it down a little bit.
That gum's really staring back at you. Okay. This is like a slow burn of despair. Oh, they know.
Mikey! If you're gonna live by this sword, you're gonna die by it, man.
Well, it's not so funny now, huh? Is that not funny now? Come on, funny man.
You're gonna lose your job.
This freaking motherfucker!
Oh! Oh no! Oh no. Oh no.
You're home early. Come on, you're scaring me.
I just got fired.
What? But you've worked there for 10 years.
Fucked up so bad, babe.
How? What did you... They can't just fire
I
you.
don't want to talk about it.
How do we...
Yeah, there would be a lot to unpack.
What do we... How do we... How will we pay for Rivermind Plus?
I don't know.
I can't start running ads again. They won't let me back in school.
You know what? We'll go to Riverman and we'll just plead our case, huh?
They won't listen.
They will not.
Because we're loyal customers.
She knows this. Yeah, it's been a long time. We pay on time. We have to listen, right?
I am afraid not.
You know, give it a little time. I'm sure I will just get another job at Uber or Postmates or whatever.
Great. Yes, that's great. And when you do, we will reinstate your full subscription.
I'll lose my job if I can't get back on Plus.
Plus is actually now standing.
Please. We are good customers, and we're just asking for a little bit of credit so we can have time to get back on our feet. Don't make us use the baby money.
There's still baby money?
I mean, not fucking much, but yeah.
You didn't tell me.
Let's not use it, darling, because if we use it, then that's it. That's it. What's the point?
I'm sorry.
It's just giving in. We haven't been trying very hard lately, but...
Hoping for a happy accident.
Okay, but you're not pregnant now.
Why are you asking?
Pregnancy costs extra.
Shut
When you're
the
pregnant, it just alters
fuck
the brain.
up.
Cortical changes to the ventral striata. It's a lot for your brain to process when you're pregnant, like literally. So it's $90 a month.
Oh, fuck you!
I can imagine she gets that a lot.
Hey, we're here for the crib.
Good luck with the baby.
We're not having a baby.
Then why'd you want the crib?
We're setting it on fire for a music video.
Okay. All right.
anniversary.
You remember. Happy anniversary, babe.
I could only afford 30 minutes.
Mike, how did you even pay for this?
Don't worry about it.
You told me you weren't gonna do any more tooth stuff.
No, it's a private buyer later on. It's done dummies, but it's a specialist thing. Don't even think about it. I'm just gonna
Very
slide
emotional right now.
your serenity up to max.
Alright.
I think it's time. Yeah,
I don't think we're okay for a little.
it's time.
Only if you should.
I'm sure. Do it when I'm not here.
Oh my god.
I love you.
Are you filled with dread? Racked with despair?
Babe, not
Let
yet.
the sunshine in.
Ooh, okay. They really came out swinging for this first episode. Wow. Well, they certainly started off this season with a rough one, at least for me. This felt throughout this entire episode almost like a slow burn, slowly barreling towards tragedy. And those of us familiar with Black Mirror, I think we all clocked pretty early on that this was going to get worse and worse and worse. And it did. What I do want to say before I get into everything is that I think they did a really good job executing this episode, in the sense, at least for me, that, I kind of knew where a lot of this was heading. Maybe not specifically, but, you kind of can figure out throughout this episode, it doesn't take you too long to figure out where we're going with this, right? But it was still very effective for me watching this. I think they established the couple so early on, being very sweet and, with not a lot of time, and obviously it's two actors that a lot of us are very familiar with and, like a lot, or, I don't want to speak for you, but I like both of them. And they kind of established just this sweet sort of relationship right off the bat, and then tragedy strikes, and the episode really takes its course from there. But I think they did, I would say, a really, really good job executing, like I said, sort of this slow burn that I feel like none of us were really surprised at the destination at the end, how, the ending of this episode. But it felt like it just slowly got worse and worse and worse. And I hate to say it like this, but that's how they get you, right? And the tragedy here, and I think something that really stuck with me, was, obviously this is a company that preys on people in dire situations. I don't want to, obviously, I feel like myself and maybe some of you watching this, we're expecting the price increases and the plus or the premium or the luxe or, because it's a thing that we've all seen, right? And here, it being attached to someone's life, someone's healthcare, which is a commentary all on its own, right? But obviously this company preys on people in dire situations. They present them with this opportunity, and at first it's pretty low, right? $300 a month can be a lot of money, right? But it's kind of in that price range when you're thinking about paying for surgery, when you're paying, when you think of healthcare during an emergency, at least in this country, it can really pile up. So $300 a month, I mean, I feel like so many of us in that situation with the person we love most in our lives, we would do it. There's no other alternative, and I think that really lends to the tragedy of this. And that is, I feel like, the part of the episode that really hits the nail on the head. Is that, sometimes, and, you might watch Black Mirror episodes or maybe something similar, and, you can kind of have this moment of like, oh, why would they sign up for that in the first place? But here, it's a very interesting, well, before I get into this, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. But it's, if you put yourself in his shoes, I feel like a lot of us, I mean, to be fair, my first reaction, and obviously a lot of that is because I'm watching a Black Mirror episode, is to be insanely skeptical about, what this is, what's the catch, everything that she was, and it felt like a sales pitch, which it was, obviously, but it really felt salesy. And that always makes me go, ugh, I don't trust it. But even if you have that in your mind, even if you're like, I don't trust this or whatever, do you still say no to potentially saving the person you love the most? If you can probably find a way to afford it, what's the alternative here? And that's the tragedy here. We're kind of just slowly watching this company suck everything. And I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about happiness, dignity, for her, just her ability to be herself. And obviously there was, the scenes where she upped the pleasure and all of that when she was on Lux, but, she's just tired all the time, or, you know, it's causing all sorts of issues in her life with these ads and stuff. And there's just so much being stripped away of these two people who were very happy and in love and, you know, sure, dealing with fertility issues and everything. And this is, I hope you all understand what I'm saying when I say this, because it sounds kind of crass, but I am kind of glad that there wasn't a baby in the picture by the end of this episode. I know that that's horrible, and I'm, you know, just given their specific circumstance and where the pathway of this episode went. Yeah. And it's, you know, and then at some point, and this really stuck in my head while watching it, was the price increases and, you know, things change with the tier you're on, so to speak. And the price is increasing. And at what point do you think, which, you know, obviously end of the episode, but at what point do you think, okay, well, if I don't pay it, then it's almost like I'm killing her, right? Because what if you can't even pay the minimum, the baseline tier, the bottom? That's a wrap, right? And so then there's also this really added layer of how much is your most precious loved one worth to you? Will you do these horrible things on camera? And those scenes made me so uncomfortable. And as soon as he showed the site in the beginning, the coworker guy, I was like, no thank you to that. And then, to be fair, I think they could have shown worse than they did. Very happy that it was a lot of inferred and cut away and all of that. Thank you, Black Mirror, for that. And it's just horrible. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that, and yeah, those scenes really were making me feel quite sick. And it's, I mean, it is just an interesting commentary on putting a dollar sign on the life of somebody. There were other commentaries as well, but that's what really stuck to me. Because eventually it's kind of like you're looking at it of like, okay, well, obviously she's worth this, so I will do whatever I have to do through his perspective to keep her around, keep her alive, keep her herself. And it's just you get sucked in, and the only way out, as they sort of find at the end, is the way out, right? And the haunting, I mean, it felt, I have to say, it felt very Black Mirror to me, that ending. You know, and I'm not talking, I mean, obviously the smothering, with an ad playing, oh my goodness. But the smothering, that's one thing. And you think, oh, well, that's the worst. That's the, you know, and it is, but that's it. He's free. Nope. He still has debt. So he's back at it. he closes that door, and it's just that haunting, sinking feeling. Her life was completely gone by the end of the episode, but his life, I mean, what is his life at the end of the episode? That was... wow. I mean, I did start off this reaction saying who wants to be traumatized, so, you know, or who's ready to be traumatized. And I guess it's us. I guess it's us, you know? Wow. That is going to stick with me. And, you know, maybe the next one's going to stick with me as well. Can't wait. Whoo, this show. All right. I'm going to end these post-episode thoughts with just my final update. I'm going to leave this for the end of the thoughts or at the end of this video and not the beginning, because I didn't want to make the intro super long. But for those of you who are still here, hi, how are ya? I currently have a copyright strike from Netflix. It's a very frustrating story and situation, and I won't get into that. But, you know, if you are not aware or not familiar, any of those things, if your channel gets 3 copyright strikes, then your channel is done. So, you know, I was aware that Black Mirror was coming up, and I thought about it. You know, I was like, do I really want to mess with a Netflix show right now, given that I already have a strike from them? And, you know, I have reacted to so many Netflix programs throughout my time on YouTube, and they are really like hit or miss when it comes to copyright issues, truly. But I have not gotten a strike in years and years and years. So, you know, I kind of said, I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna try to be as current as I can with the Black Mirror reactions. However, asterisks with that, if I get any sort of bullshit from Netflix, if they even breathe funny, you know what I mean? I'm going to postpone these reactions until the strike clears, which is the beginning of June. So that's it. You know, hopefully that won't happen. And the other thing on that note is I, you know, have told my editor to be a little strict with the, you know, the cutting and the footage and all of that, so we can hopefully avoid any problems with Netflix. So I just wanted to say that if it does happen that I do need to postpone these reactions until the strike clears, you know, I'll post about it. I'll make a community post or something like that, so you guys will be all up to date and aware. But I'm really hoping that that's not that this entire spiel I'm giving at the end of this video is not even relevant. Okay, but I did just kind of want to give you guys a heads up on that could be a possibility, but let's hope it's not. All right, I think that is about it. That was quite so. I don't know that I'm ready for the second episode right now. I'm filming too today, and I don't know. I'm scared. And I was scared going into the first one. But that was a lot. All right. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you were here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.